I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Phillies vs. Red Sox. My team pick is Phillies money line. The Philadelphia Phillies have a record of 17-8 as favorites on the road this season. Nick Pivetta has given up 5 runs on 4 hits with 2 walks and 4 strikeouts in 4 innings against the Phillies in his career. Christopher Sanchez has allowed 1 run on 4 hits with 1 walk and 2 strikeouts in 3 innings against the Red Sox in his career. On top of this advantage on the mound, the Phillies are also 3-2 in their last 5 games played in Boston, with them winning their last 3 games. Philadelphia is a team that has played well this season, and I expect them to continue that trend. My total pick is under 8.5 runs. The Philadelphia Phillies have an over-under record of 4-13-3 in their last 20 games. The Phillies have an over-under record of 8-16-1 as favorites on the road this season. Philadelphia has an over-under record of 1-3-1 in their last 5 games versus the Red Sox. I expect both teams' pitching to hold back these dominating offenses and have a lower scoring game, much like we had yesterday. Pirates vs. Cardinals. My team pick is Pittsburgh money line. Frankly, it is hard to back the Cardinals as such heavy favorites. The Pirates have hit the ball much better over the first third of June, while St. Louis has meandered around their season average. Gray has been solid on the mound, but he dropped his last 2 starts and home runs were a problem in May. Meanwhile, Falter is allowing just 2 runs on average over his last 5, and he will be facing a Cardinals team that has routinely struggled at the plate. Look for the Pirates to keep rolling here. My total pick is over 8 runs. St. Louis was able to make solid contact in Game 1, they just weren't able to turn those hits into runs. Falter has been hittable, and the Cards should have the confidence here to keep hitting the ball true. Pittsburgh has been hitting much better this month, and they're average a home run per contest. This, coupled with the higher batting average under the lights from both clubs, and we can envision a path to runs here. The play is the over. Yankees vs. Royals. My team pick is Yankees money line. The Royals are a very good offensive team, but they face a stiff challenge when it comes to trying to keep up with the Yankees. We saw them struggle in the opening game of the set, and the pitching matchup doesn't instill confidence in their chances either. Lynch has struggled in his limited action in the majors this season and was roughed up in his 2 previous outings against the Yankees. Poteet wasn't all that great against the Dodgers, but he has won 2 of his 3 starts this season. The Yankees have seen Lynch already, and their bats are more than capable of piling up runs on the board. My total pick is over. New York has seen the under post a 35-31-2 mark in their 68 games this season entering Tuesday. The Yankees are 7th in runs per game with 4.93 runs a night, though that number climbs to an average of 5.06 runs per game on the road. New York has posted an average total of 8.19 runs per game this season, and that number climbs to 8.31 runs per game on the road. Kansas City entered Tuesday having seen the under post a 35-30-2 mark in their 67 games on the season. The Royals are tied for 4th in the majors in runs per game as they put up an average of 4.94 runs a night this season. That number climbs to a 5.56 run per game average at home on the year. Kansas City has seen an average total of 8.78 runs per game this season, a number that edges up to 9.53 runs per game at home this season. With Lynch sputtering and both teams solid at the plate, look for this game to wind up over the total. White Sox vs. Mariners. My team pick is Mariners minus 1.5 runs. The Seattle Mariners have been far and away the better option in this game, and the Chicago White Sox are arguably the worst team throughout the entire 2024 Major League Baseball season. Jonathan Cannon has been brutal on the road as he has a 14.73 ERA and a .474 batting average against in his only road game, 3.2 innings, while Bryce Miller inside T-Mobile Park this season is 4-2 with a 2.13 ERA and a .169 batting average against in 7 home starts, 42.1 innings. These teams have been on two completely different levels as they are hitting with runners in scoring position. Seattle is 11th in the sport with a .756 team OPS, while Chicago is down in last place with a .598 team OPS with runners in scoring position. Go with the Seattle Mariners to pick up a win as they are easily the better team in this matchup and should be able to dominate in their building. My total pick is over 7 runs. Throughout the season, these teams are not known as solid offenses, but they should be able to score runs. Jonathan Cannon has made 3 starts at the big league level and is 0-1 with a 7.24 ERA and a .339 opposing batting average, while Bryce Miller is 1-0 with a 5.73 ERA and a .225 batting average against in 11.0 innings in his 2 starts in June. Neither bullpen has been able to get going throughout the regular season as the Mariners are 15th in the sport with a 3.75 reliever ERA, while the White Sox are 29th in Major League Baseball with a 4.89 bullpen ERA up to this point. Even these offenses have been doing very well in the last couple of weeks as Chicago is scoring 4.08 runs in their last 12 games while Seattle is averaging 4.62 runs in their previous 13 games. All in all, go with the over in this game as the better option as these teams should be able to score runs consistently. Angels vs. Diamondbacks. My team pick is Diamondbacks moneyline. Arizona has won 3 of the last 4 and they were in the World Series last year for a reason. The spark may have been lit on their season as they have won their last 2 games and 7 of their last 10. Even though I do not trust their starter, I have no confidence in the Angels without Trout. Betting on the money line for Arizona has at least been profitable this season, and Arizona has scored much more than Los Angeles this season. Considering I expect this to be a high-scoring affair, I have no problem taking the Diamondbacks at home. My total pick is over 8.5 runs. Neither starter has much experience in the MLB, and both pitchers have struggled recently. The Angels have hit the over in the majority of their contests, and they have reached the over in their last 2 games. Meanwhile, the Diamondbacks have hit the over in 8 of their last 10 games, including only 1 total hitting the under at home. Both teams average a total of 9+ runs per game, making me feel comfortable taking the over. When going head-to-head, these teams have gone 6-3-1 on the over. Rangers vs. Dodgers. My team pick is Dodgers moneyline. Buehler has pitched effectively versus the Rangers in his career, compiling a 1-0 record with a 1.80 ERA and 1.40 WHIP in 10 innings. The Dodgers took 2 of 3 from the Rangers during their series in Los Angeles last season, with the Dodgers scoring a total of 31 runs throughout the set. Los Angeles has won their 4 previous series at Dodger Stadium, including a 3-game sweep of the Miami Marlins. They have played effectively at home this season, winning at a 63.6% clip. The Dodgers have the edge offensively in this matchup, ranking in the top 10 in several key offensive categories versus middle-of-the-pack rankings for their opponent. The two teams are in a similar situation with their pitching staffs, with the Dodgers ranking 7th in the league in ERA versus 17th for the Rangers. Texas bats have cooled recently, failing to exceed 2 runs in 4 of their last 6 games overall. Dodgers hurlers have limited their opponents to 4 runs or less in 3 straight at home. The Rangers have lost 4 of their last 6 games overall and 6 of 9 on the road. The stats and trends strongly support a Los Angeles victory at home on Wednesday. My total pick is over. All 3 of the games played between these two squads last season went over the run total, with 47 runners crossing the plate during their 3-game set. The Dodgers scored 11 runs or more in 2 of the 3 contests and hit a healthy .348 with a .625 slugging percentage. Both teams rank in the top half of the league in multiple offensive categories, with the Dodgers ranking second in batting average, so both have the tools to score quickly in bunches. The Dodgers and Rangers both rank in the top 10 in the majors in home runs, so look for the long ball to add several runs to the final score. Los Angeles has scored 4 runs or more in 3 of their last 4 games, and they have gone over the run total in 4 of 5. Texas has exceeded 6 runs in 3 of their last 4 games played away from their home stadium, and they batted .276 during their last road series. They have scored 7 runs or more in 2 of their last 4 contests. The Dodgers pitching staff has given up 6 runs or more to their opponents in 3 of their last 5 games. Most signs point to a higher scoring affair at Dodger Stadium on Wednesday.